Now that you've decided which off-campus study program is right for you, the next step is to apply. But where to start? This short video will walk you through the process of how to apply for off-campus study. The first thing you want to consider is when to apply. Typically, you apply the semester before you study off-campus. For example, if you want to study abroad in the fall semester of your junior year, you would apply in the spring semester of your sophomore year. Skidmore's general application deadlines are October 15th for the spring semester and March 15th for the fall or full year. Some programs will have earlier deadlines, so it's a good plan to apply early. Keep in mind that you can only apply to one program at a time. Instead of applying to a lot of different program choices, we want you to front-load your decision-making process and apply to your first choice program. Most programs can admit as many qualified applicants as apply, so if you meet the eligibility requirements and you have a complete application by the deadline, most likely you'll be accepted. There are some exceptions to this, so if you're concerned about getting into your program, you should discuss your application with an OCSE advisor like me and plan to apply early. Most programs review applications on a rolling basis, so the sooner you apply, the sooner you'll get a decision. Before you start an application, you also want to make sure you're eligible to study off campus. So, have you declared your major? Do you have at least a 2.75 cumulative GPA? And are you in good social, academic, and financial standing with the college? These are the basic Skidmore eligibility requirements to study off campus for a semester or a year. In addition, if you're planning to go abroad for a semester either as a sophomore or senior, basically any time outside of your junior year, you'll also need to submit a non-junior petition as part of your application. You can read more about that on the OCSE website or set up an advising meeting. It's important to check if your program has any additional eligibility requirements beyond what is required by Skidmore. Your program may require a higher GPA, a certain language level, or other prerequisites. If you don't meet one of the eligibility requirements, you should discuss your plans with an OCSE advisor. So now you're ready to start the application. The first step is to go to the OCSE website and click on Find a Program. Then you can search and select your program from a list of more than 115 different program options for the semester or full year. Next, click on the Apply Now button to start your application. For your login credentials, be sure to use your full Skidmore email, including the @skidmore.edu, as your username and your regular Skidmore password. The application process will vary depending on which type of program you're applying to. For Skidmore programs, you typically complete one application and everything is submitted to OCSE. For approved programs, the application will be a two-part process. First, you'll apply to OCSE to be approved to study off campus by Skidmore, and then you must also apply directly to your program. You should apply to Skidmore at least 2 weeks before your program's deadline, but no later than the general Skidmore deadlines. Whether applying to a Skidmore or an approved program, the most important part of the application is the proposed course of study form. On this electronic form, you will list courses you plan to take while you're studying off campus. This form will also allow you to see if the courses have been approved or not, and if not, you can request departmental approval for any of the courses through the form. Remember to declare your major before you create the course form. The other application materials you need to submit will vary by program, but most applications include things like an essay, a transcript, questionnaires for basic info like your address and passport details. You may also be asked to submit an application fee or a letter of recommendation. If you still have questions, please reach out. OCSE advisors are available for Zoom appointments or by phone. We also have virtual walk-in hours Monday through Friday from 1 to 4 p.m. so you can pop into a Zoom meeting at your convenience. We look forward to meeting with you and helping you with the application process.